Okay, so for the last 60 million years, the Earth has been slowly recovering from an almost planet-wide extinction event. It's called the Great Dying, or the Permian Triassic Extinction. And it happened right around here on the geologic timescale. That's the Permian Triassic boundary, approximately 252 million years ago. And it was so bad that around 90% of all marine species vanished, including many trilobites. In fact, it's been called the worst day in the history of life on Earth. But it wasn't an asteroid or a volcano that caused this mass extinction. It was actually a series of volcanic eruptions in what is now Siberia. They spewed out so much lava that it's literally a mile high and covered an area twice the size of Texas. And that's just the exposed part. Scientists think that the magma chamber beneath it was over 300 miles wide. These eruptions unleashed huge amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, maybe as much as 1,000 times more carbon dioxide than all human emissions in the last 20 years. And that led to global warming. But it also led to ocean acidification as the seawater absorbed some of that carbon dioxide and became more acidic. Together, these changes triggered a massive collapse of ocean life. But because so much life was wiped out, it also gave rise to a bunch of new groups of animals. For example, the earliest dinosaurs appeared during this time, as did the first mammals. So, the Great Dying is kind of like the ultimate example of how life on Earth always seems to find a way to not just survive, but also thrive even after a mass extinction. But we can also use it to learn about how ecosystems recover after a big disturbance. For example, after the extinction, there was a huge decline in biodiversity, but also a big increase in the diversity of the microbes living in ocean sediments. And we know that because we can actually see these changes in the fossil record, which is super cool. So, to learn more about what happened next, researchers are going to study fossils from this time period to learn how life on Earth recovered from the Great Dying. They're specifically interested in a site called the Ghost Ranch, which has a bunch of Triassic fossils and is only a few hours away from where I'm sitting. Maybe we'll find some answers right here in our own backyard. In the meantime, though, if you want to learn more about the Great Dying, check out the link below. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a like. And thanks for watching.